What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Meathead Gaming. My name is Roland. This is the best channel that nobody watches except a few special people like yourselves, and today we're okay, you got that now. Today we're gonna be continuing our tournaments. Let's see the matches. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, so let's hope that these are in order, which they should be. We're gonna be having an interesting match today, hopefully. We have the Terminator, which is another fellow YouTuber. He mostly, like, if you are in Total War and you watch YouTube, you're probably familiar with his channel. He talks about mods. He makes good videos about the mods, and personally I was made aware of some of the mods through his videos, so it definitely has a lot of value. And Michal, which is kind of interesting to pronounce. Michal. I'm gonna butcher your name. I'm gonna butcher your names in general on this replay, so don't get too upset about it. It's all good and fair. Yes, let's start with the first battle. Let's see. Michal is gonna play with the Fatimid Caliphate, and Terminator is gonna play with the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which is a nice battle. Let's see what we have here. We have some heavy spears, heavy swords, a couple of archers. These guys, I don't know exactly. I haven't seen them in a campaign when I played. These guys are pilgrim spears. We're gonna analyze everything on the field of battle. Oh, this was quick. 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So, let's see the lineup. Let's see what the Fatimids brought to the table. Heavy shock. Askari armored lancers. Heavy melee. Okay. If on the first glance, I think Terminator should have the cavalry advantage, if I remember correctly. Michal brought 4 horses, including the general. Heavy melee, heavy shock. So we got one heavy melee and shock on the flanks. No skirmishers. One skirmisher. Is that just to fill up the required budgets? We have a Arabian javelins. We have a very big line of melee infantry. No, interesting. This is an interesting choice by Michal. Let's see what they have, what he has. Very heavy melee. Very heavy melee. Yeah, different troops. Because there are rules, you cannot field more than 4 types of more than 4 troops of the same type, of the same name, in the battlefield, on the battlefield. So you can't have more than 4 Arabian Faris swordsmen. That's why some of the players, or most of the players, will have a mixture of troops. A very heavy melee backbone to the main line, which is composed of medium spears. Let's see, Arabian spears. What else is there here? I have a couple of Arabian swordsmen. Okay, so a couple of Arabian swordsmen in the middle, and a couple of Arabian spears on the flanks. Interesting choice, no skirmishers. Let's see how this one will turn out. I know these archers are very good. Like, when I played the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which I didn't finish and I won't finish. They're very good archers. What kind of range do they have? 160. That's also pretty good. Interesting setup to this army. The front line of both of the players mirror each other, but then there's a focus on the spears on this side, We have another one here. And then, yes, let's see the mighty horses of Jerusalem. We have a Crusader heavy cavalry for the general, which is a heavy melee, medium melee, very heavy shock, and probably, yes, medium melee. Okay. I mean, considering this is a short match, I don't know, man. So who wins this one? Like, let me see what happens here. Oh, I actually know what's gonna happen. I don't know, but I suspect, right? Like, if this continues like this, my prediction is that Terminator will win this match. Because if you look at how the armies are set up, the lines will clash, these forces will be neutralized by the spears, and if not the spears, then by the archers and the possible general as well. And if they really want to go circling around, then there's this spear that will defend them. Meanwhile, this flank will completely overwhelm those horses. Absolutely. And if the main line of the Terminator will hold, then he can just charge into the rear of these guys and then just wreck this army. Now there is that javelin there that can cause a lot of damage to the horses, but there's just so many of them that, yeah, my money's on, if I'm a betting man and I have a gun at my head, my money's on Terminator here. So let's go ahead and see what's gonna happen.
What a collection of brigands, thieves, and desert scorpions. And they call themselves
Okay, Terminator is gonna stand his ground while Michal will push.
shall soon show these what a real army does.
Yeah. If Terminator should charge this. There's no reason not to charge that shit. Other than, yeah, just be careful with the javelins, and you have that. Yeah, he put the spears up front. Now Michal realizes what's going on. So he realizes what's going on, and he's transferring his cavalry on that side. And considering the javelins are here also, oof, this can be dangerous. This could be dangerous, but my money is still on the Terminator. Yeah, he's gonna circle around. We have medium melee against heavy shock on the long term. The Crusader Knights should hold their own. Now this is gonna be a problem. Medium melee is gonna charge the heavy melee cavalry. I think he should fall back with these guys here. He's beating his cavalry, but the spears are there, and eventually that's gonna catch up. The javelins haven't thrown anything yet. This is gonna be interesting. Oh man, he should use his general to hit the flanks of the melee. Let's see how it's going here. Yeah, unit losing decisively. Unit losing decisively is because of the spears. The spears are beating these horses, but these horses are beating the enemy's horses. And here, like, eventually, the Fatimids should have the advantage. What's Terminator doing? He's gonna support the cavalry here. I mean, a good charge in the rear of this, oof, that might get spicy.
Quickly now.
Sorry about that.
Forward.
We're gonna have a look at the main line shortly, but I think this is where the battle is won or lost.
Rally to me.
Oh, that was a poor charge. Unlucky, you get those sometimes. Ooh, Terminator is in trouble. He flanked these guys. And he's gonna flank here as well. Yeah, that's the advantage of having more... What's going on here? More melee troops. You can do those maneuvers. Now, he lost most of his horses. Yeah, that's a nice turnaround from Michal. These two spears were so vital, together with the javelin. He compensated well for the lack of numbers in his horse units. Terminator's gonna try to charge these guys here. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He is flanking the infantry. I almost wish I would go back. Can I go back? No, I can only go in front. Because we saw what happened there. I'm interested to see what happened here. My money is on the fact that... yeah, I want to watch this again. Good replay. Yeah, it's clear who's gonna win here. There's no... Yeah, it's clear that Michal will win this one. But I want to see what happened on the main line, because I was too focused on the flank, which is where the battle was won, I think, if you ask me. Because, for example, if Terminator wins that battle, then he can charge all these troops with these horses. But he relied too much on the cavalry and didn't have any melee infantry to back up the horses. While the other player did. I want to see the main lines. We saw what happened on the flanks. I want to see what happened on the main lines. Because it's a short match, so we have the luxury of trying to have a look on what went wrong here. Because initially it started out well. Terminator pushed the spears over there. So let's see what's happening here. We already know what happened there. I mean, swords will always beat spears. So I think that was also a factor. It was definitely a factor. He only had 2 swords. And all these spears. I wonder why he chose to have so many spears and didn't opt for some other melee infantry as well. Because the swords will always cut down the spears. And he didn't manage to flank with the archers. Let's see. Yeah, look at all these swords charging into those spears. Yeah, there's no... Once the fighting begins, it's hard. It is hard.
Follow advance at speed. Forward.
I think he should have fallen back faster with the cavalry. And maybe send this cavalry on the other flank to charge the rear of these guys and then overwhelm the flank. And just play defensively on the right. Now, obviously, guys, when I make these comments, it's very easy for me to see these things, right? But in the heat of the battle, sometimes it's very difficult. So I'm not saying this to criticize any of the players. I didn't go into the tournament myself because I'm a noob. I didn't want to go into it because I didn't have the time and stuff like that, but obviously it's easy to see these things. But I think he should have fell back here and played a defensive battle on this flank with the archers, and this guy should have went here, and then maybe it would have been different. Maybe not, you know. You never know. That's just my opinion. Anyway, let's see what happened here, because this is where I want to see these. This is unfortunate. Yeah, he's just outflanking him. Yeah. He had, I think... yeah, he had a couple of swords more. At least a couple of melee infantry more. And this is the result. Yeah, because he had less horses and less skirmishers, but he had more melee infantry, and this is the result. This is the result, yeah. Okay, it's pretty clear what happened. Also, the swords will beat the spears. And Terminator tries to hit the flanks, and the back of the, yeah, of the melees, but by this time, this is where it was decided. Yeah, okay, I get the idea. Hopefully you do too. Let's go to the next match, because this is a best of 3, and now, due to the fact that there's a third match, we already know who won this one, but nevertheless, we want to see. We have a classic match here. We're gonna have the Scottish against the English. I didn't look who's who. Shit. I apologize, I got carried away there. Yes, let's see. Michal is gonna be with the Kingdom with England, and Terminator will be with the Scottish, aye? Oh my god, that was horrible. Looks like Terminator is gonna pull a William Wallace here. Yeah, I'm guessing these guys are the English, yes. So, got a couple of heavy shocks on the left flank. This time he brought very heavy missile infantry, English longbowmen. Oh yeah. These are the, aren't these guys like the legendary longbowmen? Man, I should play an English campaign. Just for these guys, I would play them. I remember even in Age of Empires 2, these guys were fucking wrecking everything. Okay, so he has more horses and more skirmishers, Michal, in this fight. Maybe that's why he loses. And look, oh my god. Yeah, like it's like, okay. Okay, so it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen here. Like, look at all these swords that's gonna charge into those swords. He's just gonna overwhelm him with the numbers. And those longbowmen will initially probably do some damage, but on the long term, not that much anymore. Now he does have one more cavalry. We have one shock and a couple of melees on the flank. And then we have a couple of shocks here, right? Heavy shock, yep. Let's check out these troops. Light spear, light spear, oh my god. We got the heavy melees here. Norman sergeants. What do we get here? English heavy axemen. Norman footmen. Yeah, badass looking troops. I really like the aesthetics. I've come to appreciate it. I said this before, but I come to appreciate it more and more. Yes, so let's see what the Scottish brought. We have light spears on the flanks. Is this a heavy spear? This is a medium spear. Britain spearmen. I got some mercenaries here. Britain noble swordsman. Yeah. And then the center. Yeah. We got axes, we got swords, we got everything. But I think, yeah, like I was wrong in the first match. I gave it to Terminator. Now, we obviously know what's gonna happen here, but I think it's gonna be something similar to what happened in the previous match. It's just that the sides are gonna change. Terminator will overwhelm him with the numbers when it comes to the melee fighting. I mean, with the way this army is set up, he's trying to defend the longbowmen against heavy charges. Oh, he's doing the right thing, actually. I think I would do the same if I would be in Michal's position. Because you would turtle up here and then move out on the flanks and try to charge the rear of the enemy. The problem is that the way this is set up, Terminator can countercharge. Yeah, he's gonna charge, but I think it's too early to charge. I think you should keep falling back and keep these guys guessing and keep them occupied while the main forces clash here. And you already saw it. This is like the second, this was the second wave of the longbowmen. And yeah, they did damage, but far from being enough, and far from justifying probably their price. I don't know. and the resources that they take up. So that's that. Yeah, the shocks will get cut down by the melees, which is unfortunate. We got some routing Scotsman there, but on the other side, yeah, the horses are broken. And at this point in time, let's see what you can do with those longbowmen. Well, yeah, I guess you could shoot those guys, yes, but that's actually good. Is that the right? No, this is the stronger side. Oh, this yeah. That's a good choice. That's their weak side. That's actually one of that's the most damage that you can do to a troop if you shoot them out from that side. Now this should be interesting. A rear charge into these horses should give the victory to the English, but on the other flank it's game over. Like, these two horses can do anything they want, like a couple of good charges here and it's like that's it. Or maybe go for the crossbowmen, which are not defended by anything. I think Terminator should charge the crossbowmen here. Charged and finished off the spears, yes. Oh, what are you doing? The center is starting to give up for the Scots. Here, Scots are probably winning just by the numbers. This is also a very interesting battle. I mean, the Scots should win that one on the long term. Let's see the kills, 51 and 36. Yeah, I don't know, man. And they're gonna get wrecked now. I mean, Michal will try to countercharge, but that's not gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna... I mean, it's gonna happen, but I don't know if it's gonna solve anything. I'm curious here, I mean... Yeah, I think the Brits will lose that. Here they're winning again due to the numbers. There's a couple of... Oh, yeah. These two guys are gonna clash here. Gonna wreak havoc. Now this general is... Okay, he's winning. For now. Yeah, the Scots won here. As expected. But also I think... Yeah, I think he pulled his general and charged these guys in the rear, which was a good choice by all means, but the problem is that now they're gonna get charged and that's gonna be fucking painful. Yeah, Terminator sending some reinforcements. He's rocking the general's ability as well. This was actually very close. But these guys here are gonna tip the balance. And he's gonna win this fight here. Michal is probably he probably knows what's going on here. That's why he tries to shoot them. Try to offer some support. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. Got 46 kills on the longbowman. Yeah, there he's gonna lose his general now. And that's probably what's gonna tip the scale of balance. Yeah, he caught his general here, that's it. Now if I'm Terminator, I'm charging these guys in the rear, or I'm taking out the long crossbowman. Yeah, that's also a good option. Meanwhile, the general is done, and oh my god, look at this. He has 2 horses to maneuver around. That's game over. It's game over. Yeah, it's game over. You go here. I mean, personally, I should send... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This was a pretty close match. I think the fact that Terminator caught Michal's general there weighed heavily in the grand scheme of things, because the numbers are, as you can see, not that bad for either of them. So let's see the last one. We're gonna have Michal with the Roman Empire, so I already know who I'm cheering for. And the Terminator is gonna use the Gurids. That's gonna be interesting. Let's see. We have a couple of cataphracts. Wait, I think these are the cataphracts, not these ones. We have a couple of Rangians, sword. These spears are usually quite weak. 15 minutes of pain. This should be one for the history books. Let's see. Okay, these are the biscuit eaters. And then they are shock, right? Yes, and then the melee is gonna be the cataphracts, yes. Look at this, man. Look at this. Oh man, they look so good. Good job, guys. Good job. They look so good. It looks so good. Roma Invicta, boys. Now the spears and the swords, I know. These are usually the guys that are in the garrison when you play as the Romans. They're kind of shit, but he has a couple of Varangians and Tagmara Guard. So those guys are gonna bring the pain. We have a couple of melee spears as well, medium spears, excuse me. And then we have a cataphract and a Atanatoi Guard, very heavy shock. So 5 horses. Yeah, a good lineup, but I'm a little bit worried about these guys here. They're usually kind of shit. But then again, I don't know what's gonna happen on this side of the fence. Not very familiar with this faction. We have horse archers, so the Terminator is cheating with horse archers. Fucking hate them. And he has 1 camel archers as well. Super heavy melee cavalry. Okay, Persian noble cavalry. Awesome, man, awesome. So he is. I mean, yeah. I actually don't know what the power ranking between the horses and the camels are in 1100 AD. Guess we're gonna see. We have a couple of Persian noble, Turkic swords cavalry. Let's see the difference between them. Yeah, these are a little bit lighter. Still sexy as fuck. And you look at this. Look at them. They're no skirmishers. I mean, I don't know. Couldn't you just give up a couple of spears and get the... I mean, are siphons even allowed? I'm guessing they should be allowed, right? Yeah, they should be allowed. I'm guessing they're allowed. We have elephants. Super heavy elephants. Armored Indian war elephants. Now this is gonna be interesting. Usually these guys are super efficient later in the game, where the people, the soldiers are already a little bit tired. You go in with these guys and it's game over, man. Game over, man. We have a couple of Mutatavia. Oh, I'm gonna butcher that. But anyway, Mutatavia warriors. Okay, they're axemen, medium melee. Medium melee Ghazi infantry, swords. spears, light spears. Light spears, light spears. Very light spears. Persian levy spearmen. Oh yeah, these guys are straight from the farm. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen here. Like, I don't know, man. I'd say the Terminator is taking this one. Why? Because of these numbers here, and the quality of the first line is not very good for the Romans. They have, like, behind that they have a very strong line with the Varangians and the Tagmata, but oof, I don't know. It should be interesting, but I think my money is on the Terminator for the second time today, and hopefully. I mean, my heart is with the Romans, you know, always. But my money, the money that I earn at my job, I think I'm gonna put that on the Terminator here. Yeah, let's see. It's super interesting. I don't know, man, but it's so exciting to watch multiplayer battles in 1100 AD.
Fire on the enemy! Riders advance!
So he's gonna advance and harass these guys. We got a shock and a melee, and this guy is a melee.
Advance at feet!
Okay, faked charging the horse archers. Oh, that's gonna be a painful charge for these guys. Very painful charge. Then he can counter. He caught the Persian noble cavalry here, but he's getting constantly shot by these two. I don't know what's going on here. Meanwhile, the main lines are gonna connect. This is interesting. That they're just chilling. Okay, now they're charging each other. Super heavy. Yeah, this is even Steven. This I don't know, but due to the elephants, that's gonna be a winner for the Terminator. But if he can take out, oh my God, there's gonna be reinforcements, and then this horse is gonna be in trouble on the long term. Now the Romans are focusing heavily on this Persian cavalry, which is nice and all, but the problem is that they're getting shot, and although they might not do kills now, the stamina and the damage will be eventually there. Let's see. Yeah, the Varangians are already wrecking the spears. Now he's gonna have a complete circle here. And if he's smart, he's just gonna go there. He's just gonna leave that guy to lose. Unit winning slightly, what? I mean, this should be illegal. I don't know how he's winning. Oh well, he's winning because this guy is fucking idling. What are you doing, man? Wake up! Sorry.
As you command! As you say. As you wish. Forever loyal. We are forward.
Oh yeah. These guys are getting wrecked here. But look at this charge here. Oh, the Varangians crashing into the rear of these guys, that's gonna be painful. The problem is that the main line, which is very weak, as I said, they're just gonna crumble. Now this rear charge is gonna be good. And also the Romans have this free cavalry here. He's gonna charge those. If it's me, I charge on the main line. and I concern myself more about those guys than about these guys are irrelevant. Oh my god, these guys are still here and holding up nicely. That gives so much freedom for this flank. Oh, I cannot believe that. I think if it were me, I would have pulled one of these horses to help out on this flank, because this flank is gonna get chewed up alive. Each player is winning on one flank. Why are you keeping these horses idle? I mean, yeah, it's easy for me to talk, but there's probably a million decisions they're taking per minute. But yeah, the very light, yeah, these guys are gonna get chewed up alive. With the charges as well, there's no way they're gonna hold. Now the Tagmara will hold for a while, but I mean, they're not invincible. And here I'm guessing the Romans will win this. They should be winning this one, but they won't be alone. The elephants are coming. Where's there? What are you doing? Man, use the horse! Come on! Yeah, finally. He's gonna use the... Yeah, but again, he's charging these troops that are so irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. His troops need more help here. These guys should be winning here. Oh no, he charged with the elephants. Yeah, that's gonna be painful. Yeah, this general should be charging somewhere. I mean, not here, because he doesn't have a support net anymore. Maybe here. Now this is gonna be interesting and very painful for the Terminator. Oh, they're getting shot, but if they could just get in one good charge in time, that could do a lot of damage. Yeah, that was a good charge. Now the problem is that they're getting shot to the ass. Here the Romans should be winning, as I said, but they chewed up everything here, and now the Varangians are gonna look at some elephants and think, I don't know, man. I don't know, we don't have these kind of animals in the north. Don't know what's going on. And that's gonna be a problem. Now this is a good charge, but the Romans are still losing here if I'm a betting man. How many horses? Yeah, 53 on the camel archers. No, these are the horse archers. And 36. Yeah, but you cannot see, what you cannot see on those stats though is yeah, that's it here. Is how much they depleted the armor and stuff before they made the kills on some of the troops, you know. Oh man, this is gonna be very, very tight. Tighter than I wanted to say something very nasty there, but I think you know what I wanted to say. Now who wins there? These elephants are super important at this stage of the fight. And I think Terminator will take this. He has too many horses and the elephants as well. His general is still alive. The Roman general is still alive. Both generals are still alive, actually. The thing is, like, the Romans don't have anything left when it comes to the melee stuff, so they cannot, like, put some meat in front of the charges. So it's game over for the Romans, I think. They're getting shot as well. Spread them out, man. Don't keep them in one place, because they're getting shot to the ass and everywhere. I think the Romans just gave up here, or what? Like, these guys need a charge ASAP. They're healthy and they're firing. This guy should go here. And then with the rest, yeah, you can maneuver and stuff. But these guys should have been charged, in my humble opinion. Now he's just gonna pick them apart. Yeah, we got the tremble ability, which is, that's gonna be a solid charge. But the problem is still this. Yeah, I think these cataphracts should have been used earlier in a charge on these horses. And now the general, yeah, looks like the general is gonna take out all those 3 troops. Look at these guys unchallenged. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Yes. Yeah, eventually the horses lose their momentum. Oh my god, this is so tight. And the Romans might have it here. Yeah, there's still 46 horses there. The Romans will win. Holy shit, what a fight. The Romans will win, right? 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 What are you doing, my man? What are you doing? Come on. Don't just sit there, man. Come on. Oh, this is so messed up. If you're the Roman player, you're so pissed off by this. But the problem is, like, I don't know how much ammo he has left. Is this the ammo bar? No, I don't think so. Okay, he's just gonna eat the damage. Is that smart? Like, I guess you could say, yeah, I might as well eat it up front. And then eventually he will... When he charges these guys are gonna chew those guys up, but... Like, it's all down to how much ammo the horses have left. And he cannot catch them because the horses are faster, right? They actually have all the same speed. But yeah, it's game over for the Terminator. Wow. That was awesome. Good job, gentlemen. And the Romans won. So, I would have lost my money. I couldn't eat anything, but my heart would feel a lot of joy. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for today, or for now. Let's see how many replays we get. I'm gonna continue doing this throughout the week. Maybe less campaign videos. I'm gonna focus on this because I find it very exciting, and hopefully you too. Yeah, that was an epic fight. Yeah, it was very interesting. Guys, that's gonna be it for today. Leave me some feedback, leave me a like, stuff like that. I usually don't beg for likes and shit like that, because I find it cringe when YouTubers do that. But it does help if you enjoy these videos, in general, if you enjoy my channel, then I would appreciate you liking and leaving a comment even. I'll see you again next time. Until then, stay safe, stay clean, and always stay strong.